Have you ever laid awake at night, feeling that subtle tightness in your chest, and your mind starts to race? Is this it? Is this just a part of getting older, or is it a warning? You listen to the sound of your own heartbeat, and you feel less like its owner and more like its worried custodian. That feeling, that shadow of fear that dictates what you can eat, how far you can walk, whether you can lift your grandchild without a second thought. It's a heavy burden to carry, and you are not alone in carrying it. The statistics are staggering. Cardiovascular diseases are the leading cause of death globally, claiming nearly 18 million lives each year. It's a number so large, it's easy to feel hopeless, to feel like just another statistic waiting to happen. But what if I told you that today that narrative ends? What if, starting now, we could begin to rewrite your story? I want you to visualize something with me. Imagine waking up, not to the sound of a pill bottle rattling, but to the morning sun. Imagine feeling a surge of calm energy, a quiet strength in your legs ready to take you on a morning walk. Imagine looking your loved ones in the eye, not with worry, but with the quiet confidence of someone who is taking back control. This is not a fantasy. This is the promise of empowerment. If you have ever felt betrayed by your own body, if the fear of what the doctor might say hangs over you, then this video is for you. We will not just talk about problems. We will light up a path forward. Together, we will explore powerful, natural ways to nourish your heart, to support the very engine of your life, so you can stop being a prisoner to your numbers and start living a new, vibrant chapter. Stay with me, because your journey to renewed hope begins now. Let's begin with our first pillar, building a strong, unshakable foundation for your heart. You know that moment? You're sitting in the doctor's office, and the number echoes in your mind long after you leave? A blood pressure reading. More than just a number, sometimes it feels like a verdict, a quiet whisper that something inside you is off balance. But I want you to hear me clearly. That number does not define you. It is not your destiny. It is a signal from your body asking for support. And today, we'll show you exactly how to answer that signal. What you've been told: cut the salt. For decades, the message has been simple: cut the salt. Yes, it's important. Too much sodium does raise blood pressure. But what if that's only half the story? Because one of the most effective natural remedies for high blood pressure is not about removing something, it's about adding something back in. Enter potassium, nature's balancer. Think of your blood pressure like a seesaw. Sodium weighs one side down, but on the other side, potassium, a powerful mineral that helps restore balance. When you increase your potassium intake, you help your body flush out excess sodium and support elastic, flexible arteries. And the best part? The richest sources are delicious. Avocados, just 2 servings a week, may reduce coronary heart disease risk by 21%, according to one Harvard study. Spinach, vibrant, iron-rich, and loaded with potassium. Pumpkin, 1 cup cooked, provides 16% of your daily potassium needs. Every colorful plate you prepare becomes a step toward balance. Don't forget the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. Now, let's shine a light on something often overlooked: vitamin D. We think of it for our bones, but did you know it's vital for your cardiovascular system? Low vitamin D levels have been linked to higher blood pressure, weaker arteries, and even increased risk of heart failure in older adults. And sometimes the best medicine is free. Just 15 minutes of gentle morning sunshine can nourish your body with this powerful natural protector. From fatigue to fuel, a hidden heart hero. Now let's talk about something even more personal than numbers. That bone-deep fatigue. That moment when stairs feel like mountains. When your body whispers, "I'm tired," in a way rest can't fix. Here's the hopeful truth. Your heart has a backup power source. A clean, efficient fuel called ketones. In recent years, researchers have discovered that when the heart is struggling to use glucose, it can switch to ketones, a form of fuel that bypasses damaged energy pathways and directly powers the heart muscle. This is why some patients on doctor-supervised ketogenic plans report that their exhaustion simply fades. They don't just feel less tired, they feel alive again. But here's the caution: power must be respected. A ketogenic diet is not a fad. It's not just about cutting carbs. It's a therapeutic strategy that must be handled with care. Because while ketones may be healing fuel for some, they're not safe for everyone. This is one of the remedies that requires a conversation with your doctor. If done properly, it could become your secret weapon against fatigue, against inflammation, against that invisible enemy inside your arteries. In summary, don't fear the blood pressure number. Understand its message. Add potassium-rich foods to your plate, not just subtract salt. Step into the morning sun. Let your skin receive healing light. And if your fatigue speaks louder than words, ask your doctor about the energy miracle that is ketones. This is your first pillar: stability, strength, hope. And we're just getting started. Now we arrive at the heart of the matter, the very things that keep us up at night. We call them the big three: heart plaque, heart clot, and cholesterol. These are not just medical terms. They are the fears that whisper in quiet moments, the ones that make us hold our chest a little tighter and wonder, is today the day something goes wrong? But here's the good news. Understanding dissolves fear. And today, you're about to understand more than most doctors ever tell their patients. First, heart plaque, the slow blockage. Imagine your arteries as the great rivers of life, carrying oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. Now imagine a storm, and debris starts collecting along the banks. This is atherosclerosis, the slow buildup of plaque inside your arteries. But here's the truth no one told you. Heart plaque doesn't come out of nowhere. It starts with inflammation. Your body tries to patch the damage with cholesterol, proteins, even calcium. At first, this patch is protective, but when inflammation continues, the patch gets thicker, tighter, until it blocks the very flow it tried to protect. So how do we stop this cascade? Your allies, nature's artery protectors. 1. Vitamin K2. Think of this as your calcium traffic cop. It tells calcium, you belong in the bones, not the arteries. K2 keeps arteries soft and flexible, and may be one of the most underrated protectors against arterial hardening. 2. Tocotrienols, a rare form of vitamin E. These powerful antioxidants act like bodyguards for your arteries, neutralizing the inflammation before plaque can form. 3. Whole food vitamin C. Not the cheap pills, but the vibrant vitamin C found in papayas, kiwis, and citrus. It protects the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. Together, these three create a shield, so the great rivers of your body can keep flowing freely. Our bodies have a profound way of communicating with us. Aches, fatigue, and especially the sensations in our chest, these are not random events. They are your body's most urgent form of communication. Let's learn to listen. Let's start with a signal that rightfully causes the most alarm: heart angina, or chest pain. The most common symptom of a heart attack is described as a crushing or vice-like pain, sometimes feeling like an elephant is sitting on your chest. This is the heart muscle cramping, crying out for more oxygen. So, how do we answer that call? One of the most important allies for your heart's energy is coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10. Think of it as the spark plug in your cell's tiny engines, especially in the heart muscle, which has the highest concentration of them. Now, here is a critical piece of information that every person on cholesterol medication should know. commonly prescribed statin drugs can deplete your body's natural supply of CoQ10. This is a wow fact that may explain why some people on statins feel fatigued or have muscle weakness. This is a vital conversation to have with your doctor to discuss how you can support your heart's energy while managing your cholesterol. Tocotrienols, which we mentioned earlier, also play a role by helping the heart get more oxygen capacity, offering further relief for heart angina. Next, let's talk about those unsettling flutters, skips, and races. A high pulse rate, a sudden heart palpitation, or a sustained heart arrhythmia can be terrifying. It feels like the very rhythm of your life is off balance. This is often a sign that your heart's delicate electrical system needs support. The electrolyte trio is your first line of support. It's a simple but profound connection. A high pulse rate is often a sign that you are too low in potassium. Broader issues like a heart arrhythmia or palpitations often point to an imbalance in your electrolytes, meaning your body is asking for more potassium and magnesium. And on the flip side, if you struggle with low blood pressure, you might actually need more sea salt, not less. That unique bile salt we discussed, TUDCA, can also be a surprising but effective remedy for helping to stabilize arrhythmias. Now for a fascinating and very specific example of the heart's sensitivity. The author of the study we've referenced discovered his own arrhythmias were caused by high electromagnetic fields from faulty wiring in his bedroom wall. After an electrician fixed it, his arrhythmia went away. This is not to say your phone is the cause, but it is a powerful reminder of just how sensitive our heart's electrical field is. It encourages us to be detectives for our own health, looking at all aspects of our environment. We move from listening to your body's signals to proactively looking deeper, to understanding the markers that can predict future heart problems. This is about getting ahead of the curve. Let's talk about homocysteine. You may not have heard this term, but it's a critical hidden inflammation marker that your doctor can test for. High homocysteine levels in your blood act as a red flag for potential heart damage and inflammation. The good news is, we have a powerful controller for it: B vitamins. One of the primary reasons for a B vitamin deficiency, as noted in the research we've reviewed, is a diet high in refined grains and sugar. By reducing these and adding a source like nutritional yeast, you can provide your body with the B vitamins it needs to keep homocysteine levels in check. Finally, let's address two interconnected conditions that sound intimidating: an enlarged heart and a heart murmur. An enlarged heart, or cardiomegaly, is a serious condition that needs medical attention. Here is the wow fact that connects it to a murmur. When the heart muscle enlarges, the finely tuned valves inside it may no longer fit or close properly. That leaking sound is what a doctor hears as a heart murmur. To support the body in these situations, studies suggest two key allies. Vitamin B12 can be a good antidote for an enlarged heart. And our friend TUDCA, the unique bile salt, also helps protect against heart muscle damage and enlargement. This is the kind of empowering knowledge that helps you ask smarter questions and have more informed conversations with your doctor, truly becoming a partner in your own heart health. We've journeyed together today from building a strong foundation for your blood pressure to clearing the pathways of heart plaque and learning to decode the signals of a heart arrhythmia. Remember, this journey is not about achieving perfection overnight, but about making progress one step at a time. Your heart health is your greatest asset, your ticket to a vibrant life filled with priceless moments. By understanding these top natural heart remedies, you are no longer just a passenger in your own health journey. You are taking back the wheel. It all starts with one small, intentional choice today. If you found value and hope in our video, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribe for more content to empower your health journey. We would love to hear from you. What's one small change you feel inspired to make this week? Share it in the comments below. Finally, please note that the information in this video is for informational and inspirational purposes only. For medical advice that is tailored to your personal health situation, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking medication, please always consult with your doctor or a qualified health professional.